Dear friends, I myself, Dr. Bharat Parab, discussing the topic factorization. Introduction of this topic. For introduction, consider any numbers. I am taking 15, 20, 30, 45. Now here 15 can be written as 15 equal to 3 into 5. We will read this afterwards. Just concentrate on only this. 15 can be written as 3 into 5. 20 can be written as 20 equal to 4 into 5. And further 4 can be again written as 2 into 2, and finally 20 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5. Okay, 30 can be written as 30 equal to 6 into 5, and 6 can be again written as 3 into 2, and whole can be written as 30 equal to 3 into 2 into 5. And similarly 45 can be written as 45 equal to 9 into 5, and 9 can be written as 3 into 3, and finally 3 into 3 into 5. So these factors, as we could again factorize this, but this cannot be factorized again. These are the final factors of 20. Again, these are the factors of 30, but these are again factorized. The 6 is again factorized, and these factors cannot be again factorized. So all these factors which cannot be factorized further are called prime factors. Okay, so these are not the prime factors, but these numbers are prime factors. Okay, because they again cannot be factorized, or they cannot be factorized further. Similarly here 30 equal to 3 into 2 into 5 is prime factors of 30, and similarly for 45 3 into 3 into 5 are the prime factors of 45. So you know what the idea, what are prime factors, and what the process we have carried out is called the factorization. This was introduction to factorization topic. Okay. Explanation continues. Factorization means representing any number as product of two or more numbers except one. Okay. If not stated otherwise, leave this statement for time being. Factorization means representing any number as two or more numbers. One is factor to all the numbers. Now take these two examples at random. 9 equal to 1 into 9, or 103 is equal to 1 into 103. But if you factorize the number till you cannot factorize further, you have to go on factorizing the numbers. You cannot factorize further, that is, factors are irreducible, are called as prime factors. So this is a formal definition of prime factors. What we have seen in the last slide was just to understand and the informal definition. This is the formal definition. Whenever a definition is asked, you have to write a definition of this type, formal definition. Okay. Go ahead. Similarly, an algebraic expression can also be factorized. These are the examples. 4xy is equal to 4 into xy. Now, these are not the prime factors, these are not irreducible factors, because they can be again factorized as 4 into x into y, and these are irreducible factors, hence are prime factors. Similarly, y into 3z plus 4 into bracket, that equals y into this bracket 3z plus 4 is irreducible, hence prime factors. Okay. Now look at this 6xy plus 3y. Very interesting. We factorize this term and this term separately. Factors of 6xy, 6 into x into y. that is equal to 2 into 3 into x into y. These are the factors of 6xy, and 3y factor as 3 into y. So we see 3 into y and 3 into y, that is 3y, are common in both terms, hence 6xy plus 3y, this term is equal to 3y taken common, and what remains in this is 2x plus 1. Now these are the irreducible factors, and hence they are prime factors and cannot be factorized further. Okay, let us solve some example to understand this in better manner. Okay, so some examples. First one, 22y minus 33z. Answer, factorize each term separately as 22y is equal to 11 into 2 into y, and 33z is equal to 11 into 3 into z. These are the prime factors of these two terms respectively. Hence 22y minus 33z equal to this 11 into 2 into y minus 11 into 3 into z. Now here 11 is common, so take 11 common factor. So equal to 11 into bracket 2y minus 3z. These are the factors of this expression called prime factors. Next one, second number, 14 PQ plus 35 PQR. Okay, answer, I'm rewriting it again and now factorizing it. As you have to solve in exam, you should not solve like this. This is just to understand, this is time consuming to solve like this. 14 is written as 7 into 2 into PQ plus 35 is written as 7 into 5 into PQR. And what is green, take common, this 7 and PQ, so 7 PQ is taken common into bracket, here it means 2 and there 5R. Okay, so these are the factors of this expression. So you know how to factorize these expressions. Okay, we go further. Factorization by regrouping terms. Go through it, try to study this. This is very important aspect in factorization topic. So we start like this with a very simple examples. Consider the numbers and expressions as 2 comma 3 into one bracket. There is no common factor in this group. 3 and 6, this can be written as 3 into 1 and 3 into 2. 6 can be written as 3 into 2, and this group has 3 common. Okay. X and Y, there is no common factor, but X, Y and Y, Z, Y is common. Now our job is over, our pre-preparation is over. Now consider this expression, study this very carefully, listen this very carefully, then only you will come to know what is regrouping. Try to remind this word regrouping every time you are studying what is regrouping. Okay, so now consider 2xy plus 2y plus 5x plus 5. There is no common factor. To write this on paper and then you will understand it correctly. Now on all, if you take all these terms, there is no common factor, but if you take only two terms, these two terms and again these two terms, 2xy plus 2y, if you take, there is 2y common, and if you take this 5x plus 5, there is 5 common. So I am rewriting it again here, 2xy just like this, and just grouping these two terms like this, and after just grouping I am taking 2y common from this, and what remains in the bracket is x plus 1, and plus 5 common from this, and what remains is x plus 1, and again for the from the whole expression I am taking x plus 1 common, and what remains in the bracket is 2y plus 5. This is 1. But if the expression is not given in proper order like this, you have to make it in a proper order. Okay, we just see if this is given like here, phi is given at the end, and if but the expression is given like this, 2xy plus 5 plus 2y plus 5x, then we can rearrange it as 2xy plus 2y plus 5x plus 5, as we have done it here or here. Or second, we can take 2xy plus 5x and keep these two terms 2y plus 5 like that. And now there is x common in this. Just see where x is common in first two terms. This we have solved. We got the answer. Number 1, we have done it. We have we had 2y here near to 2xy. Now it is 5x. So x is common. Therefore, this expression we write it here, x into bracket 2y plus 5 and plus 2y plus 5 into bracket. Now in this 2y plus 5 is common, so I'm taking it here, 2y plus 5 and into bracket x plus 1. Okay, so 1 and 2 are same, x plus 1 into 2y plus 5 and 2y plus 5 into x plus 1. So there is no change in the factors. Okay, this rearrangement of the term to get common factor is called as regrouping. Okay, you know what is regrouping? We have done all this exercise, all this job to understand what is regrouping. Okay, we have regrouped it, and you want to do it like this or like this, answer remains same. Okay, this process is called regrouping. Remember, I am taking it for the third or fourth time just to you to understand it properly. Okay, move ahead. Let us solve the problem and understand the steps involved in this process. These are very easy steps. Need to study them very thoroughly. See here. Consider the expression 15ab minus 2 plus 5b minus 6a. Do write this expression on paper by yourself, and then we will understand it in better manner. Step 1. Check for the common factor in all the terms. There is no common factor, so no. Second one, step 2. Group in two terms having common factors as. See, I have grouped it here. 15ab, I have exchanged the position of minus 2 and minus 6a. Minus 6 was brought on the place of minus 2, and minus 2 was taken the place of minus 6a. So this expression has becomes 15ab minus 6a plus 5b minus 2. Now 15ab, 15 is written as 3 into 5ab. AB remains as it is, 3 into 5, minus 6 is written as 3 into 2, A as it is, and this 5A minus 2 is carried forward as it is. Okay, and third step is rearrange and take the common factors. We have already rearranged this. Okay, now common factor in only concentrate only on these two terms. 3A is common in this. Okay, so taken 3a common, what remains inside the bracket is 5b minus 2, 5b minus 2 plus, and give a good bracket to this also, 5b minus 2. You can see why I have given this bracket. because in the next step you can take 5b minus 2 common. This is uh, carries a coefficient 1. So 5b minus 2, if you take common this yellow one, and what remains inside the bracket is 3a plus 1. Okay, so this is note this as solution 1, because we are now going to solve the same problem in little different way. Okay, because it can also be arranged as, see here, a term was brought near AB. Now I will bring B term here. Look at it here. 15AB plus 5B minus 6A minus 2. Okay. So you can take it like this also. You will see the answer. 15 is again written as 3 into 5. AB as it is. Look at it. Plus 5B minus 6A is written as 6 is written as minus 3 into 2A and minus 2 as it is. Now look at this. You can take 5b common. There is a plus sign here. So 3a remains here and plus 1 here. So 5b common. I have taken 5b common. 3a plus 1 remains here. Okay. And very interesting here. I have taken not 2 but minus 2 negative sign has also been taken for common factor. So I've taken minus 2. So what remains inside is 3a plus 3a plus 1. Minus has already gone. 3a plus 1. Now there is 3a plus 1 here. There is 3a plus 1 here. Take it common. And what remains inside this is 5b minus 2. Okay, here. So 3a plus 1 and 5b minus 2. Look at the solution 2. And here both these are same. 5b minus 2, 3a minus 1. 3a plus 1. 5b minus 2, 3a plus 1. Okay. So you can take any term, either a term here besides ab or b term here. Answer remains same. Only the thing is, whichever is easy, you have to check. If you have enough practice, everything is easy. Okay. So we move ahead. So let us solve some problems, some easy problems. A, first one, find the common factors. Two terms are given. First one, 2y and 22xy. Answer, 2y and 22xy. Factors of 2y, take the factors of each of these term. 2y is 2 into y and 22xy is 22 is 11 into 2 into x into y. Okay. So what is common is 2y and 2y. Okay. So common factor is 2y. There are three terms in second one, 6abc, 24ab square and 12a square b. Find the factors, answer, write it. Then factors of all this, each one of these. 6abc is 6 is 2 into 3 into a into b into c. 24ab square, 24 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into a into b into b. Do write like this, okay, so that you will not get confused. You might forget if you are written square as it is. It should not so happen that you forget it. And 12 a square b is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into a into b. Okay. So now you can see there is 2 to 2 common. Then 3 is also common. Then a is common and b is common. So 2 into 3 into a into b. So 6ab. Okay. So 6ab is common. So that is how you have to find the common factors of as many terms as you are given. You can find them. Okay. And the third one, again very simple, seems to be some big factors like this, big terms, nothing like that. They are very easy. Go through it. 3x square y cube, second term 10x cube y square, third term 6x square y square z. Answer, write the term as it is, and factors of 3x square y cube is 3 into 2 times x and 3 times y. Now 10 is 2 into 5, then 3 times x and 2 times y. Okay, and third is 6x square y square z is 2 into 3, 2 times x and 2 times y and 1 z. Okay, so if you look at it, now 2 is common only in this, 3 is common in this, but not in all three. There is no 3 here and there is no 2 here, so this cannot be taken as common. What is common in all three is x, x, y, y. Okay, so common factors are x square and y square. Got it? And we factorize the following expression. First one is 7a square plus 14a. Answer, factorize each term. 7a square is 7 into a into a. See the red one, plus this is 7 into 2 into a. So 7a can be taken common from this. So I have taken 7a from this. What remains is only a. And 7a from this. What remains is plus 2. So factors of this are 7a into a plus 2 into bracket. Okay. So after having solved these problems, we are solving some problems on screen. Some more problems. Do go through it and try to study them, and that will really help you. Okay, so we move ahead for the problems. And the third one under this topic, read it very carefully. Okay, x square into yz plus xy square z plus xy z square. You have to factorize this. Okay, answer, rewrite the whole exercise or whole problem again so that it becomes very easy for you. X square yz plus xy square z plus xy z square. If you see anything common in this, I think xy is common. Okay. For this, we have to factorize each term first. So split that square into x, then y as y into y, then z as z into z, so that it becomes very easy for us. Okay. So see, there is xyz common, here also xy and z common, and xyz common. Now let us become very simple problem. Take xyz common and into the bracket x plus y plus z. Very simple. See, okay, if you go step by step, that is very simple. Okay, this is your answer. And another one, we are taking in the same page, ax square y plus bxy square plus cxyz. Okay, it is very easy. I will write it, write the whole, rewrite it first. Ax square y plus bxy square plus cxyz. This, what I was talking about is, it is better to split that squares. If they are big squares, then we'll split in some small, then it becomes very easy. So always do it. A into x into x into y, b into x into y, and it is very easy to check. Okay, now say see x is common, then y is common. I think nothing else is common. Okay, then you take x and y common, and what remains is a into x plus by and cz plus cz. Okay, that's it. That is your answer. Okay, got it? Have some practice. Okay, so we move ahead. See, this is answer. And the fourth type is to factorize. So we are now trying to factorize some expressions. First one is, read this very carefully, especially science. 15xy minus 6x plus 5y minus 2. Don't make mistake in sign, either in rewriting it or while solving. Answer, rewrite the expression again. 15xy minus 6x plus 5y minus 2. Now, as there is no common factor in all the terms, there are 4 terms, we are checking for the common factor. So, we will check 2 terms where something common is there or not. If you see, there is x and x common in this, but still there may be some numerical number which is common. So we have to factorize each term and then check. Okay, so see here, this is equal to, the 15 will be 3 into 5, xy is there. Now 6 will be 2 into 3, that x is there, plus 5y, write it as it is, minus 2. Now it is very easy to locate or check what is common. Now these 3 and these 3 is common in these 2 terms, and x is common, so 3x is common. Okay, then proceed by taking 3x common, and what remains inside is 5y minus 2. Yes, it is 5y minus 2, and write that term plus 5y minus 2, write that term also in bracket, multiplied by 1, because there is 1 multiplied to it. We need it in solving, going ahead. Now this 5y minus 2 is common in both. So if we take that common, 5y minus 2, what remains is 3x plus 1, and so that 1 was added just because of that. Okay, these are your factors, and that is your answer. Okay, so do solve some problems. I have one more. Moving ahead, the second one, we are factorizing the expressions. Read this very carefully. 15 pq plus 15 plus 9q plus 25p. I am deliberately going very slow, so that once you get the idea, then you can solve on your own, and you can speed up also. Answer, I am rewriting the expressions in expression again, and then we have to check for the common factor. There is no common factor in the whole, in all the 4 terms. So see, read the comment. We have to arrange these terms in such a way that the 2 terms nearby will have something common, and whether to check that is there any common thing or not. Just see, just go to the comment, so that will help you in solving the problems. Okay, the term to go and go for a common factor. So we arrange it, or we call it as a regrouping. Okay, so that I am writing it again. You need not write in exam like this, because you will not be writing the comment. So I am bringing these two terms together here, and 15 will go there. I have to just show it how it has been solved. That's why I am writing it again and again. You need not do it. So writing in red, because you should know which two terms are have changed the position. We have changed the position of the two. It doesn't change the total value of the expression, but that is for our benefit. Okay, the 15pq plus 9q plus 25p plus 15. Okay, now factorize each term. 15 will be written as 3 into 5 into pq plus 3 into 3q plus 5 into 5 p plus that is 15, so 5 into 3. Now check the common factors. These 3 and these 3 and this q and that q. Okay, the 3q is common. So we write it, and there 5 and 5 is common. So in the first two term 3q is common, so we take it common, and what remains inside the bracket is 5p plus 3. Yes, it is 5p plus 3. Okay. Then if you take 5 common in that, there are also 5p plus 3. Okay. Now 5p plus 3 is common. Take it again, this and this, and you are left with c 5p plus 3, and another is 3q plus 5. Okay, that's your answer. Now we have changed that q term. We will see what happens by bringing that p term there. As first term contains p and q, q gave us some factors. Let us see with p. Okay, so we rewrite, because in exam you may take any term. Okay, so this is written once again. But to practice with this, we will come to know there is absolutely no difference in answer. So this is one term, and 15pq plus 25p. Okay, and what is in the circled will remain as it is, 9q plus 15. Okay, we are just interchanging the positions just for our benefit. Now split or factorize each term. Similar way we have done previously. 3 into 5 into pq plus 5 into 5 p plus 3 into 3q plus 5 into 3. Okay, or 3 into 5. Now see what is common. It is, I think, 5p is common, 5p is common, and there 3 and 3 is common. So I am taking 5p into bracket 3q plus 5, yes, plus 5, and here also I am taking 3 common, and 3q plus 5. Again you see 3q plus 5 is common. Okay, so take it common, 3q plus 5. What remains is 5p plus 3. Now check. If the factors are same, then there is no problem in interchanging any terms. See this. This is number 2, and these factors are same. Just see here. This is equal to this. That means you can take any term, either P or Q, either. Okay, that's your answer. Okay, try some problems and we will go ahead. Okay, third one under the same topic. I was talking about only one example, but I have seen this some hinge in this. I included this. Go through it. Z minus 7 plus 7xy minus xyz. Answer. Rewrite this problem again, this expression again, so that it becomes very easy to locate which are the common, or you can even mark them. Okay, so z minus 7 plus 7xy minus xyz. See that last two terms, xy is common in this. It should not be like that, that first term must have common. Even last two terms can have common. Okay, no problem. So common factor is xy, take out it and write it z minus 7 plus xy taken common, and you get 7 minus z. Okay, now you know it is z minus 7 and 7 minus z. So if you take negative sign common, see this and this is common, then the two brackets will be same. So take out negative sign of the second bracket, that is 7 minus z. Just go through the comment, it is here from this. Okay, then that becomes very simple problem now. So z minus 7 plus xy into minus 1 into z minus 7. Now z minus 7 is common, take it out, and z minus 7 is common, and you have negative sign multiplied to xy, so it will be 1 minus xy. Okay, that is your answer. Okay, try some problems. Thank you. This is Dr. Bharat Parab helping you in your studies. If you have any difficulty in this topic of factorization, let me know through comment section and I shall solve it. Thank you. Good luck.